Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Derek here. Today we are reacting to another episode of The Umbrella Academy. This is season 2, episode 6. It's called A Light Supper. So, last time, what happened on The Umbrella Academy? So, we had, what happened? So it was the aftermath of the consulate meeting. So, Lila saved Five. All these things happened. The whole family got together and had a nice little cute moment. A few of them went to get tacos, a dance party, grand old time all around. And then they get invited to a light supper from their papa, dear old papa, who we saw briefly at the beginning of the episode when he brought Pogo back to life, because Pogo was trained to be an astronaut, and then presumably he would have died in the re-entry, but Grace and Reginald injected him with this stuff, and I guess just raised him like as a kid. The handler blew up one of the Swedes, and Lila and Five kind of duked it out at the end of the episode. And I think she has powers, but I'm not entirely sure. Either way, this one's called A Light Supper, so I assume they're going to get together with their dad and kind of talk things out. It'll be interesting for him to be like, hey, I just told that dude he's not my son from the future. What the frick is going on? But either way, I'm pumped. Before we jump into it, please consider leaving a like on the video, and please consider subscribing. That helps so much. Helps my videos get seen more. But otherwise, let's get at it. "1961, baby." We haven't seen what she got up to.
You lost? You pretty thing. Hey girl, you're in the wrong part of town. Hey girl, we're talking to you.
Get cracked, son. Y'all trying to die?
You boys must be lost. I suggest you find a barbershop in Oak Lawn. They specialize in your kind of hair.
God dang, son.
Excuse me? In case you wanted to get involved, sister.
Can she talk yet?
Oh, you got notes.
Well, maybe we can discuss these over dinner.
What's your name?
Allison.
Well, all right, Miss Allison. Dinner?
She's so into him.
She's your daughter. Yes, and she's my only one, so I'd appreciate if you didn't crush her windpipe.
He probably would have done it too.
Do you like jazz, Bud?
I'd rather like
Do you like jazz?
In exchange for the assassination of the board, I'm willing to get you and your family out of this timeline and back to 2019 where you belong.
What about World War III that's due to kick off in just a few days?
Once you and your siblings are gone, that goes away.
And the apocalypse when we get back into 2019?
That too. They meet somewhere in the timeline, but never in the same place twice. The exact location and date of these board meetings is the most closely guarded secret in the commission.
Interesting.
Diego, this is a setup.
Maybe, but we should go anyway.
Yeah, but it's from your dad.
Guy who's already been get into our heads, and he's gonna turn us all against each other. You watch.
Luther, we're not 12 anymore. All right, we're grown-ass men and women. Hey, we go in there as a united front. No more number 1, number 2 bullshit. From now on, it's
Luther and Diego and Vanya. Team Zero.
Team Zero. All the way.
give him a fist. You guys suck. Give him a fist bump.
These people should go back to their families.
Most of them don't have families to go back to. Jill gave up an Albright scholarship to Berkeley to follow you around the world. Her parents won't even talk to her.
Jill.
Who's Jill? Is that the girl he was staring at?
Brown skin, glasses, almond-shaped eyes. You get lost.
She gave up her entire future.
He's into her.
My name's Klaus, and I'm an alcoholic. Sorry, that's the wrong meeting. I'm a fraud. Yeah, I've been lying to all of you from the start, and I'm a complete and total fraud.
Hey, you know?
I'm not a guru. I'm not a messiah. I'm a fraud. And I don't know what I'm doing up here. I don't. I just.
And they're gonna be more into it than ever.
I too am a fraud.
I am a fraud.
Stop it. He doesn't. You're doing it wrong. He doesn't want you to be with him. Anything he says, they're just like, you know what? I'm into it.
Dude, I tried.
So there was a black president?
Hell yeah, and he was awesome.
Powers. Yes, for the 17th time.
Why are you telling me this now?
Because she likes
You
you,
might not,
and you were being all mean about it
because you deserve to know the truth.
before you die.
Colored folks can't try on the merchandise, but if you'd like to make a purchase...
I heard a rumor that you let him try on anything in the store.
Oh, great song.
Allison, wait.
Ooh, yeah, you hate this restaurant, man.
I heard a rumor that you shut your damn mouth.
Yeah, this is why she doesn't do it often, because she loses her temper. She'll just like take control of stuff, man.
More. More.
Can she just like, does she have, once she says I heard a rumor, can she just keep it going? Ugh.
More.
If you're hurting about it.
Oh, good point, but sorry.
Yeah, she's got a little bit of a temper, and she can get out of hand sometimes.
I'm serious. Shut up.
16 years in the grave, and you finally turned into your father.
Ooh, what the frick?
You have no idea what the hell you're talking about. I'm joining the military because it's the right
thing to do. Listen, February 21st, 1968, in the A. Shaw Valley, you take fire trying to hold Hill 689. You never come off that hill, Dave. That's it.
You're lying. You're some kind of con artist. Yeah, look.
They're all I have left of you.
I've already enlisted.
You knucklehead.
That's not supposed to happen.
What are you doing, brother?
After I saw you, my uncle took me down to the recruitment office. He made me sign up.
Freaking A, Klaus. Klaus! You trying to interfere got him to sign up anyway. She's grab his nuts.
Ja.
Unharm my wiener.
Lille middag. Google.
So she wants Diego and Lila to not be a thing. And for them to not hurt Five. Luther's definitely the most worried. And I think he just farted.
Luther.
Dude.
Hey, Bob, how's it hanging?
Dad, my reconnaissance tells me you're not CIA, not KGB, certainly not MI5. So, who are you?
We're your children. We're from the future. 1989, you adopted us all and trained us to fight.
Why on earth would I adopt Sis?
7. One of us isn't here.
Dead. One of us is dead.
Dad, yes, but I'm here. Klaus, tell them I'm here.
Enough of that now.
They're like, what? Diego absolutely will do that.
You are 0 for 2, young man. Now that is interesting.
All right, quick rundown. Luther, super strength. Klaus can commune with the dead. Allison can rumor anyone to do anything.
Except she never uses it.
I heard a rumor. You punched yourself in the face.
Ooh. Yeah, not smart, but you know.
Look, we know that you're involved in a plot to assassinate the president. That's you. That's 2 days from now on the grassy knoll, at the exact spot the president's gonna get shot.
Single-handedly unearthed my nefarious plot. Is that what you want to hear?
Kinda, yeah, that's what he wants to hear.
The sad reality is that you're a desperate man, tragically unaware of his own insignificance. Desperately
He's gonna cry.
to his own ineffectual reason. More succinctly, a man in over his head.
Oh, his stutter's back.
Screw it.
Oh, hell yeah, Ben. Hell yeah, Ben. Let's see what you got.
Out with it, boy.
Ben. Alive. I'm Ben.
Thank you for coming. Look at what you did to me. Look at it.
What do you want, an apology?
You had no right to possess me.
Oh, possession is a strong word. I'd like to say borrowed you temporarily.
Congratulations.
For what? Him and his nasty little squad of lizard people are planning to kill Kennedy the day after tomorrow. Ask him yourself.
See what happens.
What do you know about time travel?
In theory?
In practice.
I know it's akin to descending blindly into the depths of freezing waters and reappearing.
As an acorn, yeah.
What transpired when you tried traveling before?
I botched it.
Hatred of you?
Start small. Seconds, not decades. So much can change in a matter of seconds. One could overthrow
True.
an empire. One could fall in love. An acorn doesn't become an oak overnight.
I'm sorry, too. I gave you such a hard time as a kid. I didn't know any better.
No skin off my teeth, old man.
That was a nice little bonding moment. Dang. Oh. Gosh dang it. They massacred that guy. Olga for what does that mean?
Amen.
The Lonely Lodge in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Interesting. Ooh. Okay. That was a solid episode. I really enjoyed that one. Lots of developments happen. Like we're starting to get, like, I don't know, how do I describe it? Where I feel like where the previous episodes were almost like a deep breath in, you know, things were happening, but it was kind of like a sense of a holding pattern almost. This episode, like, there were some moments where you just you let your breath out, and the development or the consequences of the things that have been happening kind of show their faces. So we learned in the beginning, Allison, how she met Ray, you know, how that developed, and she kind of talks about, you know, what she can do, the future, whatever. And he's mind blown. He's like, there's a black president? Like, what? In the White House? And I'm like, hell yeah. And he's awesome. Way better than one we got now. Barack 2020. But then he's like, okay, show me what else you can do. Like, prove that you have powers. And she starts off with something small. I expected her maybe to just like use it on him, make him do something harmless. But no, they go on a shopping spree, and, you know, they go to places that they typically wouldn't be allowed to go, and do things they wouldn't be allowed to do. And they're having a grand old time, and she's kind of in that mindset of like, ooh, we're visiting all the places I can't go. What is the most significant place that I've dealt with in the last 3-4 years that I couldn't go? You know, the place that she walked in right away, the place they had their sit-in. You know, she goes back in and she's just pissed. She's furious. And the same dude that spilled hot coffee on her, she makes this dude just pour hot coffee all over his hands. He's burning his hands. And Ray is like, yo, you need to chill. This is messed up. And, you know, that's why she hasn't been using her power, is because when she's in a mood and she's angry and, you know, wants, like, she's frustrated, she'll just do it, and she doesn't really care. Like, you learned that with when she got her kid taken away from her, because she used it on the kid, she used it on her husband, and they weren't cool with it. Like, and you don't know that you're being manipulated. And so Allison with her powers is pretty dangerous, because she can just be like, I heard a rumor you did this, and then she can just keep pushing it. And she can keep going more and more and just keep making you do stuff. And that's pretty dangerous. And Ray is like, did you use it on me? Like he would never know. So he's like, it's almost like, I can't trust you to not use your power on me. And that's a little messed up. What else? Ooh, the handler in 5. So she is being like, okay, I want to be top dog at the commission. She's all mad because she got demoted. You know, she's given so much to this company and they're kind of just treating her like poop. So she's like, I'm going to kill all of them and take over. But she needs a scapegoat. She can't have it be her and Lila. So she's going to have 5 do it, because he is the best. As much as she may want to hype up Lila every now and then, like, 5 is the best assassin they've ever produced. He's too good. She wants him to kill the the commission, and then she will get his family out of the timeline and avert all of the apocalypses they've been bringing with them. And he's got a choice to make on whether or not he wants to go with that. Klaus tells his cult that he is a fraud, and they're just like all for it. They're like, yes, admit your humility. I love you even more. And he's like, I tried. Ben learns that he can possess people. At least he can possess Klaus. We don't know yet if he can possess more people. But Ben is super into Jill. She's given up her life to follow Klaus, and Ben is like, you should be respectful of that. And Klaus is like, dude, I'm just trying to be me, man. Like, he didn't force any of these people to follow him. I mean, he didn't necessarily throughout the process always tell them, hey, I'm just a dude who has superpowers. He didn't do any favors to make them not follow him until like right now when he's like, hey, I'm a fraud. So he's a little bit to blame, but Ben also kind of needs to chill. Like, Jill made her own choice, whether she gave up that stuff for Klaus or whether she would have given it up for someone else. She obviously did not want to go through with that part of her life. So Ben's got a raw deal. He's kind of, he's dead. That's rough. And then he's kind of shackled to Klaus wherever Klaus goes, and it can be very frustrating watching your family spiral. But right now their relationship is not healthy, and I think they will have to reconcile at some point. Lila is mad in love with Diego. Ooh, Dave. Dave came to the compound, and he's talking to Klaus, and he's like, learning all this stuff, and Klaus is telling him all these things about him, and he's getting increasingly frustrated, and he's like, I already enlisted. So I knew something, like, I knew Klaus going back and interfering with Dave's life was not gonna go the way he wanted. Time messes with you when you, like, time messes back when you mess with it. He's trying to stop Dave from enlisting. If Time wanted Dave to enlist, he was going to enlist, whether that be in the future or as a direct result of Klaus interfering. So Klaus, that whole thing happened in the diner. Uncle takes him straight to the recruitment office, signs up, and he's shipping out in a week. And obviously Klaus is devastated because, like, the whole reason that he connected with Dave is to make him not go there so he doesn't die. And he's going anyway, as far as we know. And he still might die. That's got to be rough for Klaus. He's in a rough spot. They're all in rough spots when they connect with their papa. And then Luther farts in the elevator because he's nervous. He feels a sense of powerlessness over his dad. Like, he hates him, but he's like deeply, like, he loves him so much. And he wants to make him proud, but he just also hates his guts for what he's done to him. And he just strolls in immediately, and he's like, all right, listen, you're not CIA, you're not KGB, like, who are you? And they're definitely not united on the process of talking to their dad. As siblings, they're not all the same, and they're not part of a team anymore. It has been a long time since they've been the Umbrella Academy. As much as they refer to themselves as the Umbrella Academy and they often go by their numbers, it's been quite a bit since they've been that, and you can tell because they didn't have a united front. They didn't have a plan when talking to him. Diego right away is like, you're gonna kill Kennedy. And his dad completely undresses him there. He's like, yo, you think you're a hero? You want me to tell you you're a hero for solving this plot? You're just a little man baby who's in over his head. And that devastated Diego. You could see him literally about to cry, and then his stutter came back, what he's worked so hard on with Grace to fix, and it's just like, God dang it, man. you feel bad for Diego. Like, as much as an abrasive personality as Diego can have, he wants to be vulnerable. Like, throughout even just the first 6 episodes of this season, you can tell he has tried on multiple occasions to get close to his family, to be vulnerable with them, and every single time he gets shut down. And it sucks. And part of that is because of the abrasive personality he's developed as a result of the lack of vulnerability. So they see the abrasiveness and they just give it right back. And then when he actually tries to be vulnerable, they shut him down and his life sucks. They all demonstrate their powers. That's nice. Ben is sick of being ignored, so he possesses Klaus. Weirdly, none of the other family members like decided or like noticed, it seemed like, because he literally gets possessed and it's a whole big thing, and then he says, "I'm Ben," and then passes out, and then in the elevator he's like, "You had no right to possess me." None of them were gonna take a beat and be like, "Hey, what?" But it's whatever. Luther finally stands up to his dad, rips his shirt open. He's like, "Look what you did to me. I hate you." And that's the first time that he's ever, confronted him, because he made him look like a gorilla. He always followed his dad's orders because he was number one. He was top dog. But he wasn't ever like respected by him. None of these kids were ever respected by their dad, except for maybe 5 a little bit. And then he made him a gorilla. He never got the chance to express his frustrations. Then he gets sent to the moon because his dad's like, "I don't want to look at you anymore." And then by the time he comes back from the moon, his dad is dead and he can't have that confrontation. So he has it here, and his dad he doesn't care. Grace learns about it. That could have some implications in the future. If she's going to ask him, "Why are you trying to kill the president, bruh?" And he'll just be like, "Listen, you're dead," and then turn her into a robot. Then there was a nice moment with, weirdly nice moment with 5. So 5 he's trying to get some advice or anything to be like, "Hey man, the end of the world is coming. Like, what do I do? I screwed up time travel." And his dad's like, "Well, stop trying to jump so far. Jump a few seconds back. Like, start small. An acorn doesn't become an oak in a day. Rome wasn't built in a day. You got to start small, bud." And he's like, "Weirdly, that's all right. I don't mind that." And then 5 says something that can really only come with age, and talking to your parents when you're older, where he says, I'm sorry I gave you such a hard time. And part of that is like, it's weird because he's talking to him then, but he's also, in a sense, talking to his dead father, if that makes sense. Like, how you try and talk to, like, if you ever lost someone and you whether or not you believe they're around or whatever, like, sometimes people will talk to their parent or whatever after they're dead and be like, "Hey man," not "Hey man," but they'll say, like, you see it all the time on TV, like at their parents' gravesite or whatever, and they'll say things, and it's got a sense of solemn wisdom and hindsight that you don't really see when you're just talking to someone that's with you. And that statement kind of carried that same level of weight of, "I'm sorry I gave you such a hard time. I didn't know any better." And that comes with his dad being dead and him being an old man. And they had a nice little weird bonding moment, and it was kind of cool. Vanya and Sissy are planning to run away. That's fun. We'll see if that interferes with the whole united team front type thing. Ooh, and the husband knows, though. Carl's about to jack some people up. Probably gonna hurt Harlan. And then Elliot, the conspiracy theory man, he gets murdered by the Swedes. And they just go ham on him. What did that word say, though? I kind of want to figure out what that says. Okay, it took me a little bit weirdly to translate that. Oga for Oga is eye for an eye in Swedish. So they killed Elliot brutally, like just wrecked him because of the little brother. Little do they know that it was the handler that did it, and she's pitting two sides against them. So I think her plan is to get 5 to kill the commission, because she said to not kill 5, and then get the Swedes to kill the rest of his family, and then maybe her and Lila can take out 5 in the end, because she definitely still hates him, right? Like, there's no way they're cool. And then she'll be top dog, her and Lila just doing what they want at the commission, I guess. But then 5 accepts the deal, and it looks like the meeting is set for Oshkosh, Wisconsin. The Lonely Lodge Inn in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, which is interesting. I know where Oshkosh is. I don't know where the Lonely Lodge Inn is, though. But we'll see. Presumably, he's gonna get in a fight with some commission higher ups. We'll see how good they are. I mean, they're probably higher ups for a reason. I don't know. Top quality episode, though. I'm really enjoying this. There's 4 episodes left? 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we just watched 6. So 7, 8, 9, and 10. 4 episodes left. It's getting close. I think there's a season 3 happening. Have they said whether or not that's happening? I don't know. They should. The Umbrella Academy is pretty dope. So, yeah, I don't know. I think those are all my thoughts. If you liked what you saw, please leave a like on the video. If you want to see more of me or the Umbrella Academy or whatever, please subscribe. If you want to support me on Patreon, that would be cool. I'm getting caught up though, so like maybe just do the $3 thing, not the $10 one, because I'm not caught up on that part yet. But other than that, thank you for being here, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.